This morning, the update has come through, and now we have a few new things inside of the game, including the new PvP style game mode that we could sign up for right now. I'm going to take you guys through everything that has newly launched inside of the game, as well as kind of share with you things that we can't yet find. First of all, we're in the Court of Whispers right now. This is the whole shadow area, and the new blacksmith that we were talking about, or that was shared, is here. So we could actually sell these two pieces of gear, and yeah, we're good to go there. So, nice to have a blacksmith down here, specifically when you're doing events and you don't want to have to leave the area because you cannot salvage things down here with your pets. So let's get out of here. The second thing that has launched that I am not able to find inside of the game, and I know that some people have prompts for this inside of their game. I do not on my iPhone or on my PC. Typically, you'll have a prompt down over here on the side that'll tell you, go to do this new event. But it's not there for me. I also don't have anything in my game event tab that tells me about the fishing event, because the fishing event is something that I thought was pretty cool, right? Cast your reel in the Fisher's Frenzy. This is coming straight from the patch notes that we talked about yesterday. And as you can see, from July 10th, which is today, through the 24th, we'll be able to participate in this event. It says Shimmering Tropic. That's the name. I see Shimmering Tropic nowhere inside of the game on any of the maps. I've gone around, haven't found anything. I'm assuming we find this inside of Billafin. Either way, a lot of people, or I should say some people, do have a prompt over here on the side of the screen telling them to participate in that event. I could specifically get you what it says from speaking with friends this morning. It says, talk to the historical archivist. So we'll see, but can't find it yet inside of the game. If you know where it is, let everyone know down below so they can participate in that event. Now, an event that is easily found is the Bout of Realms. This is going to be the new party-style PvP mode that's going to be essentially a long-running tournament for approximately 3 weeks. As you can see, we're in a registration period right now. Then we're going to go to the preliminaries, and then we are going to the finals, where winners can get themselves a whole bunch of things, like the Igneous Nimbus. This is something that you'll have for 30 days. It's that nice glow underneath your character. By the way, I actually love this screen right here. I think it looks great. We also have the ability for you to get the Champion's Fire Killstreak visual effect. And if you win the thing, you get yourself 10 legendary crests. So this is a cool mode. I like that there's a tournament style here. What I would love nothing more is if Blizzard/NetEase implemented a spectator mode so that we could actually host esports style events inside of Diablo Immortal. I would be all over that. The casting side of it, not the competing. Although I would definitely compete with it for fun. Now, we want to also come on over and take a look at what's going on with Elder Rifts, because we do have the modified drops going on right now, which is actually quite nice. This is going to allow you to get legendary gems, if a gem drops for you, that you actually want. So, I'm definitely going to be using this. The problem is right now, platinum prices in the server are not really great. So when you get legendary gems that you don't want to use, you have to sell them for platinum, and you're not getting a ton of value, which is lowering the value of a legendary crest itself. So here, we can actually modify the drop rate. This is going on for the next 21 days. I wish this was here all the time. That would be awesome. And what we could do is, we could change the gems that drop. So for me, I'm going to want to grab myself, of course, a Seeping Bile, a Gloom, a Rolling Consequence, Blood-Soaked Jade. We'll go with the Void Spark, and we'll go with the Bottled Hope. That leaves me with 2 more, and I have to decide what those 2 are going to be. I'm going to probably go with ones that I think have more value in case they happen to drop from an Eternal Legendary Crest. That's going to be a Chip, and that's probably going to be an Echoing Shade. Those are my 8 that I choose. Okay, now, whenever a 5-star legendary gem drops, each selected legendary gem drop rate is increased by 150%. This means that I'll have better odds of dropping one of the gems that I just threw into the increased drop rate versus getting random gems. I still can get other random gems as well, but at least we have that change. Now, they also talked about how the rune system is going to change inside of the game as well. Very small change here. If you notice, if I take off a piece of gear, I get all the arrows down, it essentially, and then all the arrows up. It tells you where you're gaining or where you're losing your power. Now, if we want to go in here, take it back here. If we want to go in and if we want to socket a rune, and we want to remove my rune, notice it says damage minus 27, and it says that it's removed. Now, if I want to add a rune back in, and this is a small change, of course, if we want to socket a rune, throw that rune back in, it shows that we got that 27 damage and that it is active. So a nice little touch there as well. Remember, storages are also going to be able to stack more. I believe they're talking about the storages right over here in the Rackin's Plaza right by the blacksmith. So that is also a nice change. Let's take a look, because a lot of people just didn't have the space, right? You're getting too many things and there's not enough space in the storage to house all of those things. So we talked about the Bout of Realms that's here. We have this, the drop event. Remember, tomorrow, the 11th, you're going to be able to claim your fabled Frostmourne portal. Do this on the class that you want to play because it will be bound to that class, I believe. Pretty sure. Returning events, yep, none of these are in the game just yet. They will be coming soon. Now we had the Battlegrounds class adjustments. These are in effect right now, so when you go into Battlegrounds, you'll be feeling a bit of a difference if you're Wizard, Tempest, and that's really it. Matchmaking should be a little bit easier for everyone now inside of Helliquary as well. It says that we're now allowed to do matchmaking from cross-server. That means you could play with people that are on different servers, a much broader, more vast group of people to choose from for that. New search option for essences at in the Essence Heritage. Let's actually go over there and see what that's all about. Let's move on over to... Actually, I think I can come right over here and do that, right? I think we can do it right over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's hop to it with a sprint. There we go. Let's see. Essence transfer. I want to see this mechanic. Inherit. Transmog. I'm actually not seeing any difference right here. Let's multi-extract. Let's get rid of this one. Sure. Oh, this is actually a new essence for me. Cold Temper. I'll take that. Perfect. Perfect way to start out the day. Hammer of Ancients also shatters frozen enemies, dealing 20,000 damage to all nearby enemies and applying chill. All right, so I'm not seeing a difference here, but I don't know. I'm just not seeing a difference here. That's all that is. Let's go back to the patch notes, see what else we're supposed to be seeing inside of the game here today. See, it should be... maybe I need to click on... Let me click on the on one of the essences itself. Nope. What if I go over here? Ah, here we are. This is what we're talking about. So you could actually come here. We could choose Hammer of the Ancients, and then it's going to show us all of the things that will impact the Hammer of the Ancients. I see what's going on here. So you could easily see what the essence is going to change. So if I want something to change Whirlwind, I'll click here, and that will show me anything that's going to change the effects of Whirlwind. Very nice touch. So it's going to be this drop down. Whenever you go to a new piece of gear, use the drop down and you can choose what is modified. Very nice touch. I like that quite a bit. So you don't have to just scan through every single thing to make yourself kind of see what's going on. All right, let's go back to the notes and see what we're missing here that we didn't see. We saw the rune system. We have the changes coming to the Abyssal Verge and the castle as well. Our familiars, they should be picking up stuff more quickly now, which is actually great. I hate how I have to slow down my run in farming to wait for my familiars to pick up things behind me, or double back to loop. So now hopefully our familiars today should be picking up things more quickly and more effectively. Side quests change, so now things will be turned in automatically. You don't have to select it from your bag when you're turning in things. We got that. Stash increased. Weekly goal updates changed as well. It will generate a new goal, ensuring there's always 3 available to complete for your Shadow Weekly goal upgrades. That's the update inside of the game today. I'm really curious about what you guys think about Battlegrounds itself, how that's feeling for you. Do you actually like it? And I think one of my favorite images right now that we could end on right here is going to be this one right here. Absolutely love how that looks. I think it's incredible. Guys, go enjoy some Diablo Immortal. Let me know if you run into any issues, and please let me know where the heck can we find this fishing.